This is Danny Stygian, and this is a quick video recap on my journey on making the Goetia Diaries at age 42. When I was a teenager, I was interested in filmmaking. I was inspired by directors such as Stanley Kubrick, David Fincher, and Robert Rodriguez. My father loaned me his old Canon film camera, and I began to do photo shoots. At first, I focused on black and white photography, and I worked with practical lights and window light. And over time, I would do hundreds and hundreds of photo shoots. But on the side, I would also do video projects. I would shoot these projects with mini DV camcorders or any type of camera equipment I could get my hands on. I would shoot at locations I had access to, and I would work with people I knew from the local fetish and goth scene. But my primary focus was on photography. And over the years, I would upgrade my equipment and learn new techniques such as off-camera flash photography and colored backlighting. I was even given the opportunity to photograph Dita Von Teese. When I turned 30, I started publishing a magazine called Cynical, which focused on fetish and pinup photography. This gave me an opportunity to shoot short promo videos for the magazine. I learned new filmmaking techniques, and I was able to work with new pieces of gear, such as a slider and a handheld rig. I definitely experimented when making these short promo videos. I would typically get inspired one day and then try to knock out a video over the course of a few hours. I was inspired by the surrealist films of David Lynch, such as Eraserhead. Then in my mid-30s, a life-changing experience happened. I got divorced. This reignited my interest in making films. So I got busy making a short film. And this film was called Solitaire. We would shoot this film in the course of a single night after rehearsing over a couple of weekends. The small crew and cast was comprised mainly of my friends. And the film focused on a man's last night and him dealing with his vices, such as drinking and spending the night with a prostitute and playing a lonely game of solitaire, as he reflects on a past breakup. I shot this film during a depressive time in my life, and it definitely has a bittersweet feeling to it. And it does not end well. Next up was a short horror film called Curse of Witches. This short film was definitely inspired by the work of David Sandberg. David Sandberg would shoot short horror films with his wife that were typically under 3 minutes, and he would put them up on his YouTube channel. My fiance Brittany and I shot this film in Austin at her grandmother's house. We only had a couple of hours to shoot the film, so it was definitely rushed. But we tried to go for a 80s Halloween vibe and focused on just one single jump scare. When I turned 40, I got remarried, this time to Brittany. I had never met a more supportive, intelligent, and beautiful woman. She definitely inspired me and pushed me to pursue my dream in making a feature-length film. So I'd write 3 pages a day over the course of 30 days until I had a full-length script. I would draw on my experiences from researching and working with the occult. And then we launched a Kickstarter campaign and raised about $4,000. Most of that went to the gear to shoot the film. We would shoot on weekends over the course of a year, and the cast was comprised mainly of my friends and people that I knew from the occult community. We would shoot at locations we had access to, including a local occult shop. I was virtually a one-man crew on this project, handling everything, except for the times that my wife could jump in and hold the boomstick. After we completed filming, I reached out to some micro-budget filmmakers that I knew, and they gave me the information I needed to get Blu-rays manufactured. I decided to use a film distribution service called Film Hub. And in October, the movie was finally released on a streaming platform called Tubi. And that's about it. Now please go watch the movie.